All right, we're reporting now. So we have a vision as an area. We thought about this. We do have an area vision.
Amy, what's a vision?
So what is a vision? That's right. In case you haven't taken NYLC,
Future.
it's what future success looks like. So we've come up with what future success looks like for our area by the end of it. And so by the end of the presentation, we're gonna, 1, tell you what our area vision is. 2, tell you the goals we're implementing to achieve our area vision this term. And then 3, enable you guys to make a council vision and council goals, because that's extremely important. So, our SR2 vision, this is, okay, so it says goal, but it's our vision. And we decided this year that our primary focus was going to be accessibility within our vision. So we said, the Area 2 venturing officers will strive to make venturing and venturing events more accessible to everyone regardless of circumstance in the upcoming term. So that means for us, it means making all of our venturing resources more easily accessible. It means helping create VOAs, and it means just being more communicative with your standard venturer through whatnot, right? And we did make some goals, and the first thing you need to know about goals is that if they do not directly support your vision, you really need to go back and reconsider whether or not you need to establish those goals. So we can do like the great example that they do at NYLT. Like if your vision is to climb a mountain, it doesn't make sense to go swimming, right? Your goal, one of your goals should not be swimming oriented, right? So if for our area, if one of our vision is about accessibility, it wouldn't make sense to focus on something that's not going to enable venturers to better access the program, right? So you always need to be making sure of that. So this year, for this term, our goals are focused around 3 C's, the 3 C's. Communication, so we're striving to make information more easily accessible to venturers through our website, increase social media output, and being transparent in our work. That means publishing everything we do so that everyone knows what we're doing and you guys can actively build and collaborate with us. Council support. We will enable councils with and without VOAs to have increased access to area resources, building VOAs, and put on more events by actively planning with council officers during orientation and beyond. Connectivity. We will encourage interaction between councils and areas by supporting all local venturing events, facilitating communication between councils and units, and sharing all venturing news on our area pages. So communication is our connection with your standard venture. Council support is helping build VOAs and helping strengthen VOAs. And connectivity is making sure that our councils are not only supporting themselves, but supporting the other councils which they order. Plan. So plan is how you implement a goal, right? So it's your who, how, where, and when model that you learned in NYLT. And basically it's just a fancy way of saying delegation. You need to be making sure that you are telling people what their job is and what goals they're responsible for and then how to do it. So I'll give you a wonderful example. Jessica, right now, our lovely VP of communication for the area, is in charge of putting out a newsletter that's our SR2 Roundup. And she's going to be doing that by September 19th by posting it on our website, if our website's up. If not, it'll just go on Facebook until the website's up. But see, there's a who, Jessica's doing it, there's a what needs to be done, there's a where it's going, the website plus Facebook, and when it needs to be done by September 19th, right? So you need to be doing that. Every time you have a goal, you need to be putting that who, what, when, why, or not when, what, how on there, so that everyone is aware of how something is going to be accomplished, right? There's no room for discrepancy. Yes, Mr. Bush.
Is the format of this newsletter going to be such that we can email it out to the folks?
That's a great question.
Old
We can
people
talk
like
about it
email.
another time.
Okay.
Not on topic, but it's okay. We can definitely talk about that. All right, so we're going to try it now. Yay! All right, council VOAs. If you're not with your council VOA, you need to get with them. Are y'all all together?
Yes.
Okay, so y'all are all
Are you all done?
y'all are all together. So sit down. Do we have notebook paper for y'all on your things? Excellent.
Yes.
So make sure you have a notebook paper and a pen. And go ahead and start brainstorming. What is like the thing that you want to most impact in your council? So for our area, it was accessibility. It does not necessarily have to be accessibility of your council. It can be transparency. Like sometimes it's hard to get in contact. It's hard to know what your VOA is doing. So you need to be making sure that you're posting everything you're doing. Activeness, communication, efficiency. Think about that. Like these types of keywords can really help inform what your vision is. Right, so we area focused areas on accessibility. Tailor it to what your council is most missing right now. Alright.
Okay. Noelle's vision is to recruit the extras more.
I can't hear you.
Huh?
I can't hear you.
Okay. Okay, Noelle's vision is to recruit within our crews in the area and promote the VOA so we have a solid foundation to continue on in our council. That's my hand.
Alright. Recruitment and solid foundation. Longhorn.
The vision of the Longhorn Council's Venturing Officers Association is to enhance the experience of venturing by establishing a program for the members that connects with them not only with their own crews, but with inter-crew activities as well. I don't know if I finished right in the last bit. But
More program. I'm sorry, I haven't even noticed it. I've got,
Shorthand.
yeah,
There we go.
E-tag.
Has an East Texas Area Council VOA the 2019 through 2020. We would like to encourage communication throughout our councils and crews.
So communication.
Yeah. Would it have been better if I just said communication?
Okay. So here's what can you jiggle the mouse, please? Jada. So each council has their own needs, and I'm sure Circle 10 would have their own. We can get Mr. Bells to elaborate on that. Mr. Bells, what do you think Circle 10 most needs to work on?
Everything. Showing up at orientation.
Like, you just have to guess.
Yeah, I still do that.
I don't have to guess, I can tell you exactly. Communication.
Communication? Okay, so everything that E-tag discussed will probably fall under.
That's also a lot more.
Yeah, he's focusing on program. That has been
communication
decided.
as well. I was getting to that, but
Oh, okay.
I hadn't summarized it completely.
All right. Those are your visions.
Or a rough novel.
What's up with that line?
We're gonna have the goals in here. Oh, it's already moved. So write 5 goals now that you will think directly will help you to achieve this vision.
Shouldn't it be smart goals?
They should be SMART goals, but we're gonna elaborate on them. Yeah, make them SMART. If you don't know what SMART is, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, timely. Not me, a future SPL. And then, oh, sorry, I forgot. When you're talking through these goals, make sure you're justifying exactly how they help you achieve your vision. If there's any dispute amongst you, I mean, obviously except for Truffles, because he's the only one here, but just like justify to yourself. Why does this goal help us accomplish this vision? I'm sorry, I'm like, all right, Roella.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Okay.
let's hear some of those goals. We should have
Goal
5.
number 1, getting all info within 1 month of elections. All crew info within 1 month of
So
elections.
like contact info,
Positions, things like
a
that.
roster.
Yes, that's a good way to line it in for that one. Yeah.
All right, crew rosters.
Getting calendars from all crews within 1 month of their training.
No. I have one.
Getting crew calendars.
Yes. And then, having 1 to 2 recruiting events in parishes at least 4 months after recharter, and have fundraisers 2 months after recruiting events.
Recruitment events. I'm glad that y'all are specific, but I don't have recruitment events.
And then for advisors, getting updated information on advisors. And then, for getting info from the crews on when they're doing a recruiting event and where.
Isn't that like following the crew calendar?
Sometimes they don't plan their calendar.
Alright, quietly plan a new goal. Quietly come up with a new goal, that's the same thing. Alright, Longhorn,
Utilizing more social media.
I can't hear you.
Utilizing more social media platforms.
Which ones? Make sure to specify that.
Well, right now,
So you should make an Instagram. Instagram, guys, by the way, Southern Region did a study. The most effective social media for getting your stuff out there is Instagram. Alright? Instagram is what the youth are most likely to look at, so use Instagram. Facebook is great for adults. Adults love Facebook. Use Instagram for the kids, okay? So,
What's our Instagram? I have the credentials, right? Yeah, I know the passwords already.
alright, so more social media in Longhorn.
creating a council VOA newsletter.
A newsletter for the council. So actually, guys, I'm gonna make the suggestion that as a council, you'll don't make newsletter. I say that because a newsletter is very labor intensive, and feasibly, it's not gonna go a lot of places. So instead of asking you guys to make a council, hey, instead of having, I mean, it's always good to be ambitious, obviously, but I don't feel like it's the best use of y'all's time. What I would instead recommend is that maybe trying to get an article every month when we do the area newsletter, get an article into us about your events or whatever it is going on. That's a lot better use of your time. Than trying to come up with a whole newsletter. Because like I have a whole team dedicated to a newsletter. You know, it's labor intensive. Just come up with an article. Talk to us once a month. We're going to put something out. If you can get us something, an event, whether it's a unit event or a council event, put that on there. I think that's a lot better use of your time.
Creating a newsletter.
Yeah. So I'm going to say, I'm going to change that. So newsletter article.
We need one now.
And you can always email Jessica if you have a newsletter idea for an article. Just mail her or me, and we'll find a way to get it in. All right, Longhorn.
Visiting crews at their meetings and activities.
Okay, visiting crews. All right.
Encouraging crews to have members in the VOA.
Okay, so recruiting VOA members at those visits. Okay.
And then possibly creating a website for our council VOA.
Okay. Also, super labor intensive. Like I said, I have a website team. It might be a better idea and a more efficient use of your time to just have like a link to our area website because each council has a council page on our area website. So you can think of that as your council website, which means you can post any of your events there. You can post anything you want can go on your council page if you just let Ian know. Right? And like I said, that way you don't have to make a whole website. I know Circle 10 already has a website,
Yeah,
but like
that's what I saw.
if you don't have a website, it's not necessarily the worst thing because that just takes a lot of effort. I mean, like Ian, how long does it take you to build a website? It's taken like a month.
Yeah, so you like easily a month, and that's like bare bones skeleton, not even like putting in all the information.
Okay.
There's also people in Longhorn that I know that can do it fairly quick too.
Yeah, if you feel like you can, like go ahead, but like if it's gonna take away from your ability to visit crews, to perform like host programs, I do not recommend it. But if you want to, you can put a
See if
website
your
up.
council has a website or iHub and they can put a page on their
They
website.
do, but it sucks.
Well, is the youth gonna go to the website?
No, but the adults that don't go there either can sucks.
Well, if you made a website, would the youth go to it?
Depending how it's made, they usually do. Because in our OA Lodge and Longhorn Council, it helps utilize in our youth and adults area. And that's where I'll place it. It's beneficial.
All right. And then ETAC.
Now that she knows what to call us, because nobody ever says East Texas Area Council.
Visit all the crews,
Visit all of your crews. How many crews do y'all have?
9 or 10,
Yeah,
On the
J-Dub and I
roster,
have been
probably
making it
more
have
like
the visiting
15, but
crews.
yeah.
like 9 active.
That's probably right.
Like it was 9 or
Check
10.
the spreadsheet from.
My J-Dub.
Are you gonna pull up?
Actively manage the social media accounts, the Facebook and the Instagram. Because you gotta get some old people to get to the end.
All right.
Encourage VOA attendance, like encourage it to the president and the advisors. If the president can't come, then
How are you gonna encourage it?
we're gonna, when you visit the cruise or through social media.
Okay, so like incentivizing coming to VOA meetings as a crew president?
J-Dub!
What's happening to J-Dub?
Oh, we were just looking at the sign.
All right.
Encourage inner and outer council events,
Okay, on your social media.
like on social media and just like talking about them and how them calls.
Okay.
And then make business cards for the VOA.
Business. All right.
We did it.
So I like it. I like it. Norwella, did you come up with one more goal?
Yes.
Did you like those ones?
To update our newsletter or create a,
You lost the word and I did too, but I know where we're going with it and I forgot something.
update our newsletter or create an article.
That's,
So you want to do like what Longhorn's planning on doing?
Yeah,
Newsletter articles?
yeah. Because we have a newsletter, we just haven't updated it in years.
oh no, our newsletter goes.
I should have given that to you for notes.
Okay, Ian, adjust the camera, please.
No crew members tell me.
All right, so now we have visions and we have goals, which means what's the next step? Is it going?
Eating the elephant?
It's time. Am I ready? Can I go?
Yeah, you're good.
It is planning time. These are your planning tools. That's remember your who, how, when, where, right? And so what you're gonna do is all those goals you just wrote, you're gonna use the who, what, where, when model. Or how, not how, but not what. I know, this is in my own C course all over again, but believe it or not, when you write down who's gonna do what with your goals, it helps a lot in achieving your vision. So we're gonna sit down right now, you need to decide who's doing what. Some of your VOA officers may not be here. Go ahead and delegate stuff to them, especially if you're the president, that's literally your job. So long as you have someone delegated to, a time limit upon which it has to be completed, and what exactly and where exactly, we're good, right? All right, we're gonna move on. So, this was a fun presentation, y'all, but Mr. Bells from Circle 10 Council has a little announcement he would like to give. A huge announcement, a gigantic announcement.
Okay, I'm not gonna walk in front of you, that would imply that something other than